and welcome back to Late Night Plamo. So I am not sure what is going on with my cameras. I checked it earlier and they're working earlier. I'm not sure why my front camera isn't connecting. That's odd. Q. What's going on with you? Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. All right. So, now let's see if the other one is working. Okay, good. Yeah. All right. So, a bit of a preview of what I was going to show off today. But welcome back to Late Night Plamo with Talon Omega. Today we are hopefully finishing up with Kotobukiya Noseru. Last time, it's been about 2 weeks. Last week there was quite a bit of excitement, and then a friend of mine decided he wanted to do a shabu shabu night. So that was one night, and then the other night, family outing out of the city. So didn't get to stream last week. I didn't get to finish last week. The idea is today I finish it just in time for tomorrow to be, may the force be with you. So the plan is, if I finish that tomorrow, I will start building the, there it goes, yeah, the Dagobah Jedi training. There it goes, yeah. Yeah, my camera is, well, I cut off so much. But yeah, so that's the idea for tomorrow. So I do that on stream. So that is, hopefully I can finish this by that time tomorrow, by tonight. I should be. I think there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18 parts left. So yeah, should be able to finish by the end of tonight. And that should be done. In addition, I did a trip to Little Tokyo this past weekend. I had time between sessions enough to go out there for lunch and did a little anime jungle run. So I picked up a couple of things. One, I picked up the latest figurized standard. So I have, there she goes, Nika. I've also already got Sureta and Miorine and Chuchu. So that also started me on a bit of a side quest, considering I've got the Nipako. I just finished the Megami Device Wisdom Scout. I've got the Loen Rinko. I have the Hyper Gyanko. I have the Rikto Gyanko. What other figures do I have? I have a Wonder Woman figure, and I have two, another Kotobukiya, Tsuzumi Kozakura, it looks like, and a Chinese branded one that I never actually figured out its name. So it started me on this rabbit hole to look at 112 scale pieces and things, and now I'm half tempted to kind of do a diorama setting with all the girls. In addition, while I was at Jungle, I decided to pick up a 30-minute Sisters kit. This is just the torso area, because I wanted to see it as a proof of concept. And so what I actually got is, again, it was a proof of concept because apparently I didn't really pay attention and didn't really think about it. And so the body is tan, and the original kind of figure is very fair-skinned. Yeah, you can see, the original body that comes with that torso is, again, a little tanner, whereas the legs are originally, legs and head are a little kind of more fair-skinned. I am liking how kind of poseable, again, I got it doing this kind of pose, and again, it was an idea of a proof of concept. The arms do slide into the upper arms, the regular arms that came with this kit. Unfortunately, the legs do not. The pegs at the bottom of this leg are a lot thinner than the original pegs that come with the Megami device kit. So yeah, you can kind of get to see them here. Well, can you? Yeah, well, come on, there it goes. So yeah, they're quite a bit thinner. So, but because it did come with the kind of upper legs, again, proof of concept thing, I was able to at least get them into the legs. But in addition, she's a lot skinnier. The torso that comes with this is a lot thicker. So I had ordered again another torso from the Big River in South America, and that should have been coming in tomorrow. But again, I did this run to Little Tokyo at the last minute, and picked this up there. Again, not thinking. Also, didn't recognize that the Amazon one was also a tan body. So apparently, there's three types. The three colors they can. Color A is not as fair. I think I need to kind of be able to look them closer. So I bought another torso as well. So hopefully they'll come tomorrow and I'll be able to look at those and see what they look like. But again, this is pretty good. I'm tempted now to see to get actually the arms and legs set because they come with an extra head. Might have to buy hair for that one. But yeah, I'm tempted now to again build yet another one just out of spare parts and see. I might steal kind of the eyes and face already made from another kit from that come with the kit. It comes with extras, so I may do that and see what I salvage as far as this body. And so now I'd have to buy extra arms and legs, but they sell those. Comes with the head and hair, so just kind of decide where I want to go there. But yeah, that's what we got. And in addition, went to the Gashapon and picked up a couple Hado friends, and what else did I get? Oh, yes, I also picked up a kind of just something for myself. Oh, they're all for myself, really. Come on, why don't you open? Nikon camera set from the Gacha set. So, just for the fun of it. Now, this is, again, the model because it comes with stickers that you place on that frame. Fortunately, the scale is a little off. It may be too big for master grades even. I've got a couple perfect grades that I can probably have do it. I have the I have the Psycho Gundam right now, which is holding one of the wands from Cardcaptor Sakura. So it might be able to hold that camera and take pictures. So, again, so as will the perfect grades. So that's where we are right now. So I'm gonna put you to just be a bit of a model. Well, again, Nipako was supposed to be Nipako. Why aren't you even on screen? There you go. There you go, girl. Yeah. So yeah, Nipako was supposed to be my mascot. She was the first build that I made for the stream, but yeah, I've got sidetracked here. Anyway, that said, I also started uploading a couple of my old streams as video on demand, whatever, just to have them somewhere instead of just on my hard drive. So those are up. I've got to about April of last year. One of the things that was keeping me from uploading them before as well was that I got caught up on one recording that I did where the audio is just shot, and so I'm stuck on not sure if I want to upload that one, just skip that one, because again the audio is just shot. I can barely hear what I was saying. I made a mistake about what the audio source was, and apparently so this background here, my green screen effect has audio with it, and I did not notice that I turned on that audio, and so it was playing throughout the whole thing, and it washed out everything. So yeah, so I'm stuck on whether I want to upload that one with the audio, just kind of re-edit the video, and just cut out the audio, just mute it completely. I tried to kind of mess with the audio a bit, but again, it washed out everything I'm saying. I come out very muted and so that's yeah, I'm kind of stuck there. I may upload it later after I decide and just kind of skip it right now, but that's where I am. So yes, now let's get to this. Welcome, Jeff. Thanks for being on. Did you finally decide something that you're going to work on today as well, or no? All right, so let's go. So here is what we've got built so far. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I decided to swap out the back one because apparently it says when you're building it that it's supposed to be a clear one, but you know, when I was looking at the pictures, it shows the orange one, so I decided to swap that out. I did the chroming inside the brake pads and on some of the pieces that I'm going to be cutting out today. So you're going to prime today? All right, so let's start you. Alright, so I need a 11 and 10. So yeah, as you see, I kind of chromed those up on both of those so that they show through the gold, through the other part. Alright, so 11. And 10, are you? It'll be the same on the other side, so I'll just trim that out now. Hopefully the paint won't make it too difficult to attach it like it did for the suspension on the wheels. It made it hard to put them in. Kind of adjusted, and we'll see how that worked out. A couple pieces still left on that one, so we'll do that. D10, B, C. Which one do you see? D, yes. D10 for both of them, yeah. That's done with that one. So what are you priming? Oh wait, no, they're done. Because there's little D6, D7. 7s are a little extra thing. Yeah, D6, yeah, extras. Oh yes, okay. Yes, and the E's. The orange E's. All the clear ones are done now. I was also playing around with the full body of this one and figured out that some of the high grade hands that I have for the RX-78 can fit on I'll have to try to pull that out now. Alright, I'll do it in a bit. 3, there it goes. 4, there it goes. is it for this one. That one. Alright, oh yeah. Okay, so difficult to open. I think this piece is going to be kind of covered by this other piece, so don't think I need to worry too much about this. But, yeah, I'm doing it anyway. Let's come in a little closer here. I was watching a reel, not this week, the past couple of weeks, where, kind of person made fun about only sanding in one direction, saying not really necessary. I don't know. I mean, I only saw one source that said, try to sand in only one direction. So that's why I have been doing it that way. Yeah, okay, you are flush here. It's going to be a fun piece. Alright, so, and let's just do it back and forth on this one, see how that works out. Alright, now, I mean, really doesn't matter much because that piece should be covered, but we shall find out right now. Right, so let us kind of brush all that off. This one, okay, good. It's undergated. That's helpful. I was wondering about that. So, good. All these are undergated. Very well planned out then. Okay, not too bad. First, like this. Alright, good. So yeah, that goes in like that. And then you guys gonna be fun in your own special way. Tiny pieces with a curve. sanding my nail just as much as I'm sanding this thing. Alright, so yeah. No, there it goes. Get up there. Yeah. Alright. Let's try this way. Okay, you can kind of see the shimmer of the silver. So I'm glad I did it. Works out. At least this time I did put it in correctly. Put it up, I mean. So I was able to catch it this time and make it easier to pull it out. Right. Now the other one. Alright. Make sure I'm going it right. There it goes. Alright. So you this side one. Alright, so there we go. There's one half. So we got. Alright, well, I'll pause here in preparation for the next one. Well, actually, no. Let's at least trim these off since we got the time. I feel myself rushing just because I'm almost done with this kit. So there's the alarm. Pause that. Pause you. There it goes. That's a little better. I already paused that, right? Hey, 777, welcome back. Welcome back. So, yes, I was saying that I started messing around with the kit as well, kind of doing a bit of kit bashing. So, I got the Gundam hand and saber and hands on here, but they need a little extra help to fit snugly. So, I found out that, I could do it with just a piece of glue, of tape, the painter's tape. So I started kind of experimenting with that one. So yeah, the high grade hands do work, but not all of them. Again, the peg is maybe a bit too big on, I think this was one of the high grades. So let me see where the other hands go. So the darker ones did have the pin that works. The gray and the lighter gray one has it. Come on. Anyway, so you can kind of see, yeah, the peg is a little bigger and longer, and didn't quite exactly fit in the hands. But this one did. It was a little too small, but again, with that piece of tape, it was able to fit in very snugly. So yeah, I was able to kind of kit bash that and have it hold the lightsaber or the beam saber. Kind of ripped off the regular arms that comes with it just to make that actually play. Alright, so hydration break as well. Alright, so start this back up again. Back to overhead. Start you back up. Start you recording. Let's go side right now. So, yeah, still gonna do the easy approach then with this. Because again, at least this part isn't seen, so I don't have to get so kind of caught up on making sure that it's completely flush, because I'm already seeing it get the shine and I'm like, I don't need to kind of do all that much anymore. These on the other hand do. So excuse me. A bit more carbonation on that soda than I was expecting, I guess. Yeah, and I swallowed a pretty big mouthful as well, so that's what she said, jumped it. These. So, Jeff, you know, you've often been complaining about home ownership. Got another big home ownership issue now too. Got a leak on the pipe for the water that comes into the house, just right outside the house, right under the shutoff valve. And when I had plumbers out to come try to fix it, they had to try to shut it off from the street, and apparently that valve is broken as well. So I had to call DWP to have them come out, and it was too late. So now I've got to wait till Monday. They were able to at least get some little bit of, some kind of MacGyvered fix, but it's still leaking, but not as bad as before. So now I gotta wait till Monday when a full team can actually come out here and shut off the water to the block and be able to change that out. Yeah, the endless joys. Yeah, I mean, at least the the thing with the valve outside, that's not on me. That's DWP having to come out and kind of repair their own broken stuff. But still, the delay there is kind of the bigger issue, because that's preventing me to do the other fix on my property. Come on. Right. Is there a difference? No, it tells are both E1, so it shouldn't be. Yeah, especially because right where it is leaking coming into the house, it also is affecting the kind of the back house that we have. Why are you not going in properly? So, yeah, if they cut off that, it cut off both the back house and the main house, even though it's right outside the main house. And even worse, it's right at it's just above a kind of a 90-degree joint. So, fun times. It is, right? Did you finally find a place to work in your place? Alright, so there it goes. I'm so tempted to kind of do something about the customs here. So it's like, you know, wanna maybe do some metallic dry brushing there. But part of me also just wants to be done with the build. So yeah, there it goes. You can kind of see the chrome shining through, so that's fun. Alright, so A13. So I'm jumping ahead anyway. A9, U. So yeah, you're backgated. Good. Alright. Undergated. And then I need you as well, so A12. Let me just cut you out now. Alright, and that's all the B's. Alright, all the A's. C3. And that'll be finished with the C's. And then there'll just be 3 parts of B. So that should be one more recording. Wonderful. Dedicating so much to that. Alright, so it says you pop up. Because this is supposed to come in first. What's this one? Oh, well, I mean, it's undergated, but it's a place where undergate is really difficult. Doesn't matter. At 800. Yeah, I think I can get away with 800. This indicates a little easier to deal with. A little flatter too. Minutes pass already. Alright, well. Alright, pause you. Yeah, that's it. Done. Alright. Moving you over here. I mean, yeah, that's what I tried to do here, even though the mess has crept up. As you can see, the mess kind of creeps up, but it is kind of nice to at least have this dedicated space now. I'm trying to keep this space. During the week, yes, I pile stuff back on here, but not so much stuff that I can't just kind of shift it off. So yeah, it's great to have that. All right, so yeah, again, we'll probably be, I don't want to say maybe by 10, but by 10:30 probably we'll be done. So we'll see how I do. But yeah. All right. Cool. A little kickstand, and kind of moves around, so it's around. Let's have some water too. I submitted an application for a Plamo Weekender. Hopefully I can, well, I mean, we'll see. Part of me would like to be chosen for it. Part of me is it's like, knows I don't have enough draw for it. So, yeah. Let's do it that way. There it goes. Alright, so that's that, and then these next two, same. Let's do that one first too. The seat. Alright. So wait. That's it there, and then now this one. Left quite a bit. Hopefully I didn't kind of file off more than necessary. Just kind of seeing how much is actually coming off from doing it this way. Alright. And then the other one as well. Alright. This one's straight-ish. The other side seems to have a bit of an angle. A little more. Just gonna have to do a lot of elbow grease on that one. At 800 grit, so gripping it too hard as I feel my starting to hurt. Which side's which? Yeah, this way. There it goes. Ah, alright. Okay. So he is pretty much done now. Noseru is basically complete. Again, there is an extra little bit that comes on him. Let's get you off here. So, well, alright, you know what? Let's use arm joints are kind of hard on this one. feet on these are a little weird, but she goes on it. Yeah, so, okay. Running on the little guy. Yeah, hands on this one are really bad. Might need to put a little piece of tape on there as well. So, yeah. Kind of show the right camera what I'm doing. Alright. So now let's work on that little last bit. Well, alright. We'll pause here right now. Stop this now. Little early drink. Oh, yeah, just this last bit. B27, B28, and B29, and those kind of attached to the little back here. Yes, I know you're up. Excuse me. Yeah, been having a bit of a kind of sinus issue, being a lot of phlegm. Not sick. Okay, so yeah, last little bits, and then yeah, by at least one more little kind of recording section should be done. Again, it's just 3 pieces left now, and yeah, that one can probably hold her a little better standing. So that was kind of the recommendation, well, not recommendation, but the suggestion of an alternative way to ride this guy. Yeah. Yeah, he's a fun little guy. Yeah. Okay. That was not. I guess don't pull that. But yeah, I can see him having his own kind of little personality. I already calling him a him. I already feel like has a little. Look at his little handies, little handy, little manipulating tool. Yeah, so I'll rotate this way, but the hand can rotate all these ways. Like them. Alright, so last little bit of recording this head, and then we'll be done with this one. Again, this is another one, another little bit of it where I'm tempted to maybe try to kind of do some dry brushing and give it, you know, kind of just highlight some of the the like, footwell kind of thing. So where are you? 27. Because I want to know. Alright, 27. 28 goes first. So. And this. And I could take a little shortcut there. Alright, and done with B as well now. So that is done with the screws. You don't get done with. You do. I don't know why I'm kind of bothering so much with this, especially looking at it now, where it's more of a cooling issue. It's kind of a, what have I been calling it? No, well, it's not. So it's not at the part where the two halves of the die come together. So it's not a die cast line, it's a cast line. But the ones where these don't really matter how much I file them. So for you guys. Here. And yeah, it's just the kind of discoloration because of the rate of cooling of the plastic from when it was injected. So that'll never actually be the same color. It's just kind of a bit more of catching yourself on that, kind of seeing what the issue is. One. Did I get that one on that one? Yeah, yes I did. That's right, that was the first part I did on the other one. Again, similar problem. I can see it, but no one who's actually looking at this will. Alright, so this was which way? So this way. Should be 28. 2. one. There goes. Actually, let's have you these and hold it on for dear life. This hand this hand joint sucks. Did I got it in the wrong way? No, it shouldn't be. Really. Now it's the other hand. Really? I think what happened is I put this joint in wrong. I think so. Well, we'll see. There it goes. Looks like she's holding on now. All right. So, yeah. Whatever. Well, so yeah, this is what you guys. Sorry, I'm just waiting for it to hit the 3-minute mark so I can stop that one. All right. Yeah, so in addition, this was very much kind of kit bashed, kind of torso here. So the neck piece, again, kit bashed, barely got it to work. Comes with its own sets. The hands, we're able to kind of swap over. The leg joints, again, we're able to swap over, but the actual kind of thighs, upper thighs that come with this one are quite a bit shapelier, we'll say. And the color is off, so again, that makes it more of a kit bash as well. Alright, so again, that is it. I forgot to stop that. Well, whatever. Where are the other leg? Oh, I fell off. Alright. So, yeah, I will probably think about buying the arms and legs extra, like in that same tan color. And then I'll really kind of clean it up. I just kind of quickly cut it off the sprues just to kind of, again, get the proof of concept about doing that. Yeah, might need to see about cutting off all more of those hands, but it comes with extra hands, so the extra arms and legs and extra like blank faces. So yeah, done with it now. A little early, so I don't know, what do? Do I just call it early? Do I play a game? What game would I play? Oh man, virtual. Let's see where to go. Bring up. Do I just call it early? I don't know. I mean, so extra instruction booklet pages. It's just one, just kind of instructing you on how to transform it, get the arm out, move the head around. Apparently, it's got this extra little piece. I'm not entirely sure for what. It says it's for something, but I'm not sure what exactly. And yeah, extra little bits and details. But yeah, again, that is the last of the Noseru build. Haros were here to witness it at the end. I guess it's just kind of cleaned up a bit. No way. I don't know. I think I will call it a little early. Figure tomorrow I will probably wind up going a little late just because I'm gonna do a Lego build. I don't know, you weren't here earlier, Jeff, but I'm gonna be for May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Gonna build the Dagobah kit because in addition I can have it in the background of my work, so it has a do or do not, there is no try. What do I decide to stream myself? Kind of monster hunting again? Probably not. Rocksmith takes up a lot of kind of video. I couldn't have it playing and have Twitch streaming from someone else watching it at the same time. It would kind of freeze up the Twitch stream. I don't know what game. Again, I can probably do model builder, but don't really feel like it. So yeah, I think I will just call it early today, short stream. Really only had that left to build. Nothing else to have. It would be a quick enough build in like half an hour. And I've got a couple of Lego kits that I can put together, but I think they'd go longer than the half an hour. Anyway, well, Jeff, thanks for having been on. 777, thanks for having been on. If you're still just kind of lurking, I will be back tomorrow to, again, May the 4th, and building some the Lego Dagobah training. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.